Have you ever thought, I'd love to buy a house, but I don't even know where to start? Let me tell you, you're not alone. As a mortgage loan officer, I hear that almost every week. Some people think that getting approved takes 5 minutes. Others think they need to have perfect credit, a six-figure income, a winning lottery ticket. None of that is true. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how our mortgage pre-approval process works from the very first phone call until you're completely ready to make an offer. And by the end of this video, you're going to know more than 90% of home buyers. As the great sage Larry the Cable Guy says, let's get her done. All right, step one, do not disqualify yourself. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people decide they don't qualify without ever talking to a lender. It's like standing outside a restaurant saying, I probably wouldn't like the food anyway. Well, you haven't even looked at the menu. Now, I've had people call me convinced they had no chance. A couple months later, they're homeowners. Sometimes they qualify immediately. Sometimes we have to build a little game plan and incubate them. Either way, you leave knowing exactly where you stand, and knowledge beats guessing every time. Now, the step two is the discovery conversation. This will not be an interrogation. Nobody shines a bright light in your face asking where you've been the last 5 years. It's a simple conversation. Tell me what you're trying to accomplish. Is this your first home? Are you upgrading, downsizing, buying an investment property? How much payment feels comfortable? Notice I didn't ask, what's the biggest loan a bank will give you? Because I honestly don't care. Just because somebody will lend you $800,000 doesn't mean your future self will appreciate the payment every month. My goal isn't to see how much debt I can squeeze you into. My goal is to help you sleep well after you move in, find financial peace with this decision. Now, step three is the application. You can complete it online or over the phone. Personally, I still like talking to people. I'm a little old school. As you can see, I'm gray, right? So maybe that's why. But let's say you tell me you make $5,000 a month. Most lenders type that into a box and move on. Me, I'm asking, is that salary, hourly, commission, bonuses, overtime, seasonal? Those answers change everything. And it's kind of like telling your doctor your knee hurts. He doesn't immediately schedule surgery. He starts asking some questions. That's exactly what we do. Now, step four, we build a bulletproof pre-approval. Here's where we do something most lenders don't. We don't just hand you some fancy looking letter that after spending 3 minutes looking at your loan application. Those letters are about as reassuring as a parachute you bought on Temu. Sure, looks official until it's time to use it. Instead, we gather documents. We gather pay stubs, W-2s, bank statements, tax returns, anything underwriting is going to want. Then we actually send your file through underwriting before you start shopping. Why? Because we'd much rather discover a problem on Tuesday afternoon than after you found the house that you want your family to live in, picked out paint colors, and figured out where you're going to put the Christmas tree. That's heartbreaking, and I'd rather eliminate surprises. Step five, you're shopping with confidence. Once underwriting signs off, now you're dangerous, but in a good way. You're writing offers that, knowing that your financing has already been vetted. Real estate agents notice that. Sellers notice that. And more importantly, you notice it. You're no longer wondering, I hope this works, because you know it works. Now, here's something that drives me crazy. Some lenders love telling people, congratulations, you're pre-approved for $900,000. Really? Should you buy a $900,000 house? Maybe. Maybe not. Here's my philosophy. I don't care what the bank says. I care what your budget says. I care whether you're still smiling after you made your 12 mortgage payments, because houses are supposed to improve your family's life, not become the reason that you're eating ramen until retirement. Now, more than just the numbers, buying a home is emotional. It's exciting, it's scary, sometimes both within about 15 seconds of each other. And you're not just buying drywall and roof tiles. You're buying a place where your kid's growing up. You're buying a place where Christmas happens, where birthdays happen, where life happens. And that's why I spend so much time educating people, because confident buyers make better decisions. Some final thoughts. After more than, almost 3 decades in the mortgage business, I've learned something. People don't need another salesperson. They need somebody willing to explain the process without making them feel stupid. And that's my job. Whether you end up getting a mortgage through me or not, I want you making smart decisions. If you're thinking about buying a home or you're curious where you stand, give me a buzz. We'll have a conversation. No pressure, no obligation, no pitch, just answers. And who knows? Your dream home might be a whole lot closer than you think. If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to hit like or subscribe and do that stuff. More than anything, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.